The urge to say we are so back, even though it was never really over, though, right?
No, we were just on a short hiatus. That's all.
Yeah. So this is week 2 of Friday Night Sports Extra. Welcome in, Julian Minnesota, Alex Crescenti here with you. Like we said before the break, there's a little bit of everything tonight.
And it's hard to believe, but this is the point of the season where you need to be picking up some wins if you want to be playing deep into February and a March postseason.
There were 2 teams that are hoping to be there at the end. 2 of the best players in the region going at it. Eli Williams and North Central taking on Ryan Lafferty and Mount Spokane. This was a good one. The Wolfpack were looking to protect the den, but Mount Spokane had other ideas. Lafferty goes right to Jackson Rijanen for the reverse underneath, but North Central, they pounded the paint with the big fellas inside, especially Juju Irvin in there. You can't guard that. Back and forth we go all game long. Here is Lafferty, though. Drives left, and then he has the silky fadeaway. He led all scorers with 27 points tonight, but this was the backbreaker right here for North Central. Off the miss, Wildcats pushing it up the floor. Here is the lay-in. Oh, no, blocked by Irvin, but the follow by McKay Smith. Like a good neighbor, McKay Smith is there. Well, the Wildcats hang on to win this one 64-55. Now, to the girls' game, North Central forces the miss right here, and the Wolfpack are off to the races. Allie Little, last name Little, but she comes up in a big way with the layup through the contact, and we have a ball game. Then Mount Spokane decided to turn it on. Abigail Gallagher makes it look easy all the way to the tin. North Central now looking to answer back on the other end. Natalie De Leon gets it to go off the glass. But then the Wildcats, they made one more play. Actually, many more plays tonight than the Wolfpack did. Kara Santucci inside, underneath. Mount Spokane takes this one by a final score of 51-22.
Now, let's head out to the Valley, where the Mead Panthers were taking on the University Titans. 2 programs trying to make a postseason push. A win goes a long way. We're going to pick up the action in the second half. Titans up. Shane Skidmore gets the pass inside, initially loses the ball there, but recovers and gets the basket to go down. Back come the Panthers. End of the quarter, Madden Rab sinks the 3 as time expires. It's only a 3-point game headed into the 4th. But the night belonged to the Titans. Off a Mead turnover, they used some nice passing. A.J. Wolf open in the corner. He can't hit it, but Jack Del Mess, he gets there for the rebound and the putback basket. University goes on to take this one in a close one, 54-48. In the early game over at U-High, it was the Titan girls hosting Mead. In the first quarter, it's going to be Mackenzie Handren in the corner. She's going to knock down the 3 to get University on the board, but they would have to hit a lot more of those to keep up with the Panthers. Still in the first, Gracie Winkheimer, left all alone, knocks down the triple of her own. A few possessions later, it's going to be Taryn Gardner. Catch and shoot from the top of the arc. That's good, as Mead was rolling early and did not look back. They cruise in this one 72-34.
Now over to Gonzaga Prep, where the Bullpups were hosting the Central Valley Bears tonight. Here's the boys' game. Gonzaga Prep, they were scoring early and often. Dylan Groves from the corner. He's a sniper. Bullpups go up by 9 after the Groves 3. But now there aren't too many people who can keep up with this guy on the other end. Central Valley freshman Cameron Walls breaking down defenders, and he finds Riley Davis for 2 off the glass. But G-Prep, they had it working, especially on offense. Henry Sandberg, the mid-range game. The kids call it a midi, I think. It's pure right there. Basket good. Bullpups take care of business 73-47. Now, the 12-3 Gonzaga Prep girls hosting the 11-3 Central Valley girls. 2 of the better teams in the area going at it here. Both teams really wanted to win this one, and you could tell by this play right here. Look at them diving for the loose ball, the hustle points. But here's Central Valley. They pick it up for real points. Finds Drea Demibo in the corner, spots up, and the Bears go up by 3. But Gonzaga Prep answered right back. Check this out, Alex. Look at the Euro step. The footwork by Olivia McIntyre. The left and the lay-in. It's good. G-Prep runs away with it in the second half, 59-46.
Now, let's head back to the Valley, where Ridgeline was hosting a Ferris squad in desperate need of a win to get back on track this season. Early on, Ridgeline in control. Caden Andreas with the drive to the basket, hits the short floater that goes down. But tonight, it was all about Dylan Scaife. He was putting on a show. Off a loose possession here, picks up the ball, makes his man miss, and then buries a 3. He was just getting started. Later in the quarter, Off a Falcons careless turnover here, Scaife comes up with it. He finds Luke Rowland downfield, and he finishes with the basket at the other end. Saxon's getting it going now. At the end of the first, it's going to be Scaife again, going one-on-one, gets a little bit of separation. That's all he needs. Buries the triple. He goes on for a 40-point performance tonight, and they needed that 40 points because they hang on for the 60-58 win. He scores more than half of their points. Quite the performance. And the first game of the doubleheader featured the girls team, both with near identical records on the season, but something's got to give tonight. In the fourth quarter, Falcons with the lead, but Saxons trying to fight their way back into it. Mattea Eschenbacher with a tough drive to the basket. No call there, but still the basket is good to cut into the Ridgeline lead. Falcons offense just too good tonight, though. Lydia Lynn to the hoop, gets the layup to go down. Ridgeline extending the lead, but they would also be able to do it from the outside of the paint as well. Grace Sheridan left all alone from the wing. She hits from deep, and they are going home with a win tonight. Ridgeline wins this one 59-34.
40 points.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, an incredible performance by Scaife. Maybe not the last time we're going to see something like that from him. Yeah, he's pretty good. All right, we had some other games tonight. That's where we bring in our own Sydney Berger. How were your games tonight? Pretty good teams you got covering over there.
Very good teams. You know, Shadel Park welcomed in a very talented, very tough West Valley team tonight. And I just want to take you right into it. First, we'll get Highlanders' Tyler Pearson sneaking a pass under center for their man, Carson Ekstat. He does a lot right there with very little space, and the Highlanders really had to turn it on if they had a chance of stopping this high-scoring Eagles offense. Parker Munns with the jumper, but guys, I have to show you this sequence. West Valley's Will Busey is all in. You can see him force that turnover, and he's going to take it out to the corner. Busey will shift for an open look for three, and he'll just miss it. But hey, second time's a charm, right? Eagles secure that rebound, get it back to Busey. Like I said, just a piece of that very resilient offense. And then West Valley was coming off of their first loss for the season. I'd say, you know, winning by 52 is a pretty good way to bounce back. Final score of that one, 86-34. And then the West Valley girls also put Shadel Park to the test. Shadel's Mackenzie Fager snags the rebound here. She'll take it all the way down herself, make a nice move, and the layup. But you can't get too comfortable, and here's a name that we will continue to hear throughout the season. That's Chloe DeHaro with a steal and a bucket. But the Highlanders are able to respond pretty quickly here. Addison John moves the ball down, crossover moves outside to find an open Julia Lucia under center there. But in case you weren't convinced, here's why number one is the number one girl for West Valley. Putting the ball in her hands never really seems to be a bad idea. West Valley gets another win this week. Final score 65-44. Alex, Julian, back to you guys.
Chloe DeHaro also, that's a name that we remember from last year. Right. She carries the team on her back, just like Dylan Scaife did tonight. A lot of great performances. It's going to be hard to pick them down to just 3 top plays. We're going to show you on the other side of the break, numbers 1, 2, and 3. Don't go anywhere.